Right, David Eric Nelson. Now, Eric was my father, right? And I'm 80 years of age. Yeah, I was 21 when I joined the police and retired at 49. We met many years ago at, the Baptist Church at Chester Hill.
Yeah, well, we've been married.
I'll be 60 years in October. Oh yes, and then we had the 4 children. We had the 3 daughters first, and then Matthew came along about 8 years later. Yeah, originally I had some stents put in at Borkham Hills Hospital back in the year 2000, and I had them for, I'd say 11 years roughly. Yeah, that'd be right, because then 2011 I went in and had the bypass at Norwest. Now, I'd go to bed at night, get into the bed, and then I'd have trouble breathing. I'd have a lot of trouble breathing and getting off to sleep, you know. So I used to come out here and sit on the chair just in there and put my legs up, put a blanket on me, and I'd go to sleep, sitting up. Yeah, and that's why I used to solve it, by doing that. And I used to get a good night's rest, but I was still sitting up to do it.
Yeah, so he was getting breathless, and so sometimes, like even when he came to sit at the table just to eat, he would be out of breath, and I'd be going, oh, okay, it's good. Can he catch his breath? Couldn't catch his breath.
And I went and saw Dr. Jagger again, which he's been keeping an eye on me, he's good. And that's when he said, I think maybe there's a chap down at Norwest that might be able to help you, you know. I said, oh, okay. So that's when I first met Dr. Farmy, and which I like him, he's a good bloke, and we get on very well.
So look, aortic stenosis is a degenerative disease in the elderly population. It is usually as a result of calcification building up on the aortic valve leaflets, and slowly this calcification gets worse and worse, resulting in stenosis and narrowing of the aortic valve and resulting in aortic stenosis. Most patients would actually complain of shortness of breath. Unfortunately, when patients are getting older, they just feel it's part of aging, that they become deconditioned, they're not able to do what they could do before, they get more short of breath, they get fatigue, and they feel that this is part of normal aging. It's not the case. Now, the transcatheter approach has been studied significantly over the last 5 to 10 years with Partner 1, Partner 2, Partner 3 trial now as well that has recently come out. Advance the valve across the aortic arch using the pusher. You can see it here being advanced slowly. The next step is to actually deploy the valve. So you can see here being completely deployed. Then you withdraw the balloon, and now you've got a fully functioning valve.
But it's amazing what they do. I'm quite incredible, I reckon, you know.
And you were conscious a fair bit of the time.
Yeah, most of the time I was, yeah. I was in hospital for 3 days. I was very happy it's done, and it was good because it's a good hospital and they look after you very well.
I think this is a good implantation and at a good height. Once you've actually relieved this obstruction, as in put a new valve and treated the aortic stenosis, you've seen a significant impact on their quality of life. They feel they're completely revived. They're able to walk around, back to playing lawn bowls, back to being to do only all their daily activities of daily living. So a lot of patients I've noticed that they're very limited with their activity of daily living because of the severity of the aortic stenosis. And once they've had that done, they feel a significant improvement. So it most certainly has a significant impact on their quality of life.
Well, I was having trouble getting on the mower. You know, I had to pull myself up, and I was struggling a bit in that respect. But now I got up the other day and started her up. Well, when actually the key got jammed in the thing, so I haven't got a key now, so I put a screwdriver and turn it and it goes. And I thought, good, I solved that problem. But yeah, that was one of the things I was doing. I was having a bit of trouble getting on it. So I was a bit wary of getting off while I was working to get back on it again, you know. It's quite incredible to think that within 3 months, I put on roughly nearly yeah, a stone in, sorry about that, a stone in weight. I'm old fashioned, I talk in stones. But, and also I've got a lot more energy than that I had before.
So I have to say I'm very surprised, and in a very positive way, at how good a result it's been, because there's been such a big change in my dad. I probably had given up a bit of hope of that. To see the results, and it's been so positive, I would say it's a great procedure. It's been really a massive success.
We spend every minute together, and sort of to hear Sue, who lives away, come and say that it's probably not hit me the way that somebody from outside can come and see those differences, you know.